I wonder, what video should I record today? Should I do a realm video? Will they notice that I haven't changed my t-shirt because I'm recording it all on the same day? Nah, there's zero chance of anybody paying that level of detail. Will anyone notice that I'm moving my arms about and not really kind of going in sync with what I'm saying in my head? So therefore I could be doing absolutely anything, and this could look really weird. Maybe I should say something in order to make it seem as if I'm interacting with my brain. Shut up, brain! I think this sort of brain interaction thing, which I attempted to be funny, has gone on long enough. So let's get into the video! Yes, indeedy, it is time for the last 3 micro realms, the last 3 masters that I can have. The canisters have been purchased. It's time to go in. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any more, like doing the lower ones, like heroic or normal, but I'll grind up some more PIM canisters and see where I am at the end of the month. The kind of grinding of the quests, like I've done normal, I've done heroic, and I've done master and uncollected, all 100%. Will I do beginner in order to get some more PIM canisters? I don't know if I can really be bothered, but you know, I've got to get into Act 5. I want to get that done, and maybe I'll look at it in a while and say, you know, okay, I'll do it. But the canister's been spent. It's all about the master one that I want to get grinded out. So let's, without further ado, jump into it. As we know, one of the big frustrations is energy grind on this. You're using a lot of energy to kind of get around. 5 energy is a lot. So yeah, it is quite good for the amount of 5-star shards that I've got out of it, but I would have liked a lot more. We all want a lot more, but the fact is I would love to have got 4,000 each time. But, you know, it's all about the big opening at the next week, or this week, when this video eventually comes out. That usually you can tell how my videos are being uploaded based on certain things, like what my shirt looks like. And today, yeah, it is the same one as it was yesterday, but the reason for that is Sunday is going to be my YouTube day, so I'm probably going to lose Sunday because I'm trying to get this new job kind of like everything up and running, everything sold, so that's the main focus with that. And that's probably why you'll see not so many shirt changes throughout the week, but I will try and change from t-shirt from time to time. So I'm going to do a lot more ironing. They don't call me Iron Man for nothing. But here we go. We're going to chance it and see what we get. Oh man, still going for these 1-star ones, which is so annoying. I'd love to get at least one chest at being a 4-star, just to say, hey, I've got that 4,000 5-star shards. But you know, it's still good. It still means that we're getting up to those 5 stars a lot more quickly. The extent of champions that we're facing off against isn't as much as, say, a normal dimensional realm, but still, it would be nice to see more. Maybe more wasn't the correct word to use there, but a lot, you know, it's good to see a lot less grind of champions to go up against for maximum return, which is those 5-star shards, which we all love them 5-star shards. Right, crossboners, you're going down, and of course, I don't know, I'm really enjoying Iceman. I need to get some new champions just to kind of like get around. I need to do more rank up videos. I've not done any. I've ranked up Iceman, I've ranked up Modok, I've ranked up Medusa, all champions that I'd like to do videos on, and all champions I'm really enjoying. As I said in a recent video, I'm really happy with my roster. I feel that it's now stacked to a favourable way that I'd love to use in different content. I'm off featured champions at the moment. Featured champion crystals, the 5-star featured, the 6-star featured. I personally do not see any value in them. However, though, it's one of these things where, as a player base, if we want to have better diversity, a lot of the new champions coming in are really frustrating for players, so therefore they're good contenders for Alliance Wars defense. So, like, that is one reason to be forced to get those type of crystals. I still don't see great value in doing that based on the loss of the extra 5k shards, because like, you're 5k away than you were to get your next 6 or 5-star crystal. And granted, they don't do a 4-star version. That would be cool in some ways to have, but I think, yeah, it's all about the 5 and it's all about the 6. They're more lucrative if you get my drift. And Punisher, you're absolutely cool. I'm cool with you, brother, if you don't get endured. That's the one thing, like when you're going off against like content, especially Act 5, you're like, oh, come on, man, don't get endured. But he always seems to get endured, which just like really frustrates me. Oh, there we go. First error by me to try and evade out there. I don't know why I bothered kind of evading. I shouldn't have bothered, but you know, Mr. Blade's still good enough. Are you going to get endured? The answer is no, thank God. Right, Mrs. Wasp. you're good, but you're not kind of like, you know, you're not super good. Like, this is, whoa, that's the first time I think I've come across with that evade. But if I can get like living strands, like get that auto block off, it's still quite helpful against this particular champion. I don't really have to worry. Love living strands. So our first realm of 3 picks up the 500 as standard, and it comes in with a 2000. So it's just a bit disappointing. On to the next one. Back in the second one. And I say back, no, we're in the second one. It's not in past tense, it's in future tense. We're in the second one. And I'm hoping, again, like better than a 1-star. It's just like the first dimensional realms, well, not first, the last dimensional realms that came out. Now, I was like, oh yeah, I cannot wait for dimensional realms to come out. And constantly being teased for that 5-star awakening gem each time just left me with so much disappointment than success and happiness. Which, as player bases, we want to know that the kind of, you get stung by the luck. Don't get me wrong. That's how it is. That's RNG. But, yeah, a roll of a dice format even. But sometimes it's nice to have that luck. And I haven't felt that I've got any luck since the last 5-star crystal opening. I feel I've gone through months, if not a year, of kind of unfavorable luck. But here we go with a chance it and see what we get. Just down to that 1-star again. Yeah, I could try and kind of clicking for each one, but it's just a chance it each time. It kind of feels weird taking like a Medusa against Black Belt, but you know, it is what it is. I'm still getting issues with blocks being broken, but I don't know if this is due to like device. Like, I have worn out this pad of this iPhone, I think, like completely. Or the thing is, well, first of all, when I got it, I did drop it, so that wasn't particularly good. I don't know if it's really kind of hampered it, but I find if I use the phone on a different, and I've said this countless times, if I move it on a different angle, like of itself, like at the moment the power is going like, and the kind of the link to the Elgato is going that way, but when I have it and I use it in like a playing format, I normally go that way. So when I'm not recording, it's the power cable is facing that way. I don't charge it and play it at the same time. But for the purpose of this, it's not being charged, but it's using the Elgato. So I don't know if, again, there's any kind of mild lag from this. So don't know. But either way, sometimes it functions with hitting down the block, and other times it feels like the block is being broken. But again, don't know if that's to do with like the touchpad side of things or not. Either way, not sure if this update that's just gone in is as on point as maybe it should be, but yeah, some fights are kind of like better than others. The AI may respond in a certain way that might get you a bit frustrated, and I do find that from time to time. I feel like I want to test the energy resistance, so I want to take a Thunderbolt from Storm just to see how good the energy resistance is for Mr. Bishop. So let's try this. Let's build up to an L2. Let's do it. Let's do this to like an L2 build up and see if we can. Okay, I mean that was. I did a parry then off of the L2, and parries are like, if you well time the special coming towards you, you can parry it. I don't think I can try it again. I evaded it there, but yeah, it can be quite effective to do that. Some people have asked me of how to do that, and it's just, for me, it's either point blank luck when I do it, or it's sort of well timed. It's kind of the lazy way of evading. But sometimes, if it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid. And let's go against this Punisher. But this time, I'm taking in Iceman. I think I used Blade last time. It's nice to use champions that are not just Blade. Because like, everyone's like, oh, yeah. Like, I've seen so many guide videos, and no kind of like disrespect to those people that have made those guide videos for stuff. But most of the time I see people answering in like comment sections for those videos, or like on forum posts, who just say, oh, right, okay, so I can do it as long as I've got a blade. I don't have a blade. And that kind of like remark just reminds me, and I think should remind a lot of YouTubers that do Marvel Contest of Champions. It doesn't always have to be about blade for stuff. And I guess that's the thing with the way that the content has moved with Marvel Contest of Champions. When they release certain characters, they kind of make them in a certain way that they are really required to help out certain situations. If you had Electro going up against Ghost in Uncollected, you would find that he was really effective with the Hela synergy, and I think you had to have someone else with it. But still, like it's quite cool to kind of use a champion that is not Blade. And granted, I did use Blade for that, but then I found in future ones I just used Captain Marvel and also Medusa for class advantage. I don't really want to use any other champions for that. I think it's important to use different champions. And here's unfortunately the results in that, picking up another 2k. But okay, final one. This time let's skip to the good bit and hopefully, oh for God's sake, need a bit of luck in my life. It's just been very disappointing. I think, what have we done? 5. One has been good, so I think all of them have been 1 stars. So I think a little over 1.1 5-star basics formed with that. So yeah, it's a bit disappointing, but that's just like how it goes. I've seen people have decent luck with 4,000 and 3,000 respectively. So it would be nice to get a bit of luck. And here we go with confirmation of what we've picked up from the last realm of Master, which is sad, but that's how it goes. So there's final confirmation, all the stuff is there for a future video. So I'm not going to do any openings now, but I will be doing it in a future video because there'll be a theme to it. I try and do some themes with when I do crystal openings, helium opening, open with Frank, live, those different things. Makes it different each time. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe, hit the like button, and follow me on social media, links in the description. Hit notifications on for when my videos pop up, you get to see them, and keep tuned for the news. I'm RichTheMan, and I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye bye for now.